Yo, what's good, everybody? This is another podcast with Aris P, and I'm going to talk about the Memphis Grizzlies New York Knicks game that ended a few minutes ago in New York City, downtown Manhattan, Madison Square Garden. The final score was 129 to 133. The Knicks got the win. Please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Thanks in advance. Once again, the Knicks started the game really bad. I mean, they played terrible basketball, as usual, lately. Before I talk about the game, I want to say that the improvement that the Knicks have had this year is amazing, with pretty much the same roster as last season. Plus, we got a low-budget team, a young team, with just a couple veterans. But we got to make steps forward. We got to move on. We got to compromise with small steps, though, because Rome wasn't built in a day. The Memphis Grizzlies had 4 consecutive wins. And in the beginning, the Knicks were down 11-3. Brooks was red hot for Memphis in the first quarter. Of course, we all know how talented John Morant is. The first quarter ended 35-23. Memphis was ahead. Then in the second quarter, the Knicks seemed quite driven, I'd say. But no matter what, the Memphis Grizzlies maintained their lead, and of course the margin too. Julius Randle and Reggie Bullock were missing threes all alone. Especially Randle was completely cold tonight, and of course we all know what that means. It makes things difficult for the team. But anyway, the first half ended 60-51 for Memphis. Derrick Rose was good in the first half, I'd say. Then in the second quarter, I noticed that the Grizzlies were mostly double-teaming Randle. So it only makes sense for you to try to serve a dish to give an assist, you know? Because when you're missing a lot of shots, when you're in a slump, you just gotta pass the ball. At that point, unfortunately, the Knicks just couldn't keep up with the Grizzlies. It was funny how the reserves actually outscored the starters for the Knicks. The third quarter ended 90-83 in favor of the Grizzlies. Now in the fourth quarter, I'd say it was smart of Tibbs to let the benchmen play. I mean, I don't know, maybe the starters are tired, fatigue came into play or something like that, I don't know. Because, okay, they're great athletes and stuff, but still, they're only human. I loved watching Taj Gibson hustling, trying really hard. The Grizzlies were missing a lot of free throws. I mean, a lot. That was funny. In the third quarter, only Elfrid Payton and R.J. Barrett had double figures in points scored. Ain't that something? That was terribly surprising. I mean, usually Randle is up there, But anyway. In the fourth quarter, the Knicks tried really hard. And in the end, R.J. Barrett made a smart move to earn a foul on a three-point shot. And we actually had the first tie of the game, which was 112-112. Then the game ended 114-114, and we went to OT, overtime. I loved how just before that, everybody was concentrating on the bench during a timeout. Close to the end of the game. You could just see it on their faces. That was brilliant. So, that helped us to get to the overtime. It was actually exciting as F. Morant proved what a fast player he is, but he missed a lot of free throws. On the other hand, we had R.J. Barrett and his determination, which was absolutely awesome. My man Burke stepped up with 7 points in overtime. The Knicks finally won a close one, thanks to their tenacity and thanks to the Memphis Grizzlies missing a lot of free throw shots. They had 21 of 34. I'm going to say this again, that was a joke. But anyway, that was good for us, the Knicks fans, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, y'all be good and tune in for the next show. Peace out.